we have to talk Sir Bobby.
Yeah, I mean, look, I grew up on Italia 90. So Sir Bobby was a god in my eyes. And, I remember being a kid at Forest, 18 years old, and Paul Hart calls me into his office and he just says, look, there's 3 clubs here that want you. There's Leeds United. They're prepared to pay $5 million, but you're not going there.
Who's Leeds manager then?
David O'Leary.
Okay.
He said, you're not going there because I know what's happening there, basically. And he was right, obviously.
Alluding to the fact they're spending too much money.
Well, the fact that it was falling apart, essentially, yeah. Manchester United are prepared to bid $3 million because Sir Alex Ferguson said it's an honour to play for the club. So it is an option for you. But and then he said to me, Newcastle have bid $5 million and the car's going to be here in an hour. And I was like, sir, it takes like 3 hours to get from Newcastle. But anyway, I'm in the car and I just get a phone call from Sir Bobby and it was just like heaven. He just, hearing that enthusiastic, all right, son, I can't wait to meet you. I've been watching you. And, the first few words he said to me, I made the decision then I was going to sign because he just went, look, this is not like a situation where everybody's interested in you, so I'm buying you. He said, you're starting next week. You will start for me regardless. And where I always kind of show him so much love and what epitomises Sir Bobby is I had arguably the worst 2 weeks of training I've ever had in my life. I thought I wasn't nervous. I thought I was all right, but the ball was going under my foot. The lads are screaming, how much? Like, what, it was brutal. You got people like Bellas there, like Craig Bellamy looking at you going, how much have we paid for you? What is going on here?
To your face?
Yeah, they'll do it in a jovial...
I know, but still.
But when it's enough to rock the boat, but I was obviously solid enough and had the foundations to be able to deal with it. And then on the Friday, we trained at St James's Park before my first start, which was Sunderland away.
Oh.
I know. So I've had 2 weeks of like hell training, and he came to me and he went, just so you know, you're starting tomorrow, so just get your head right. And I remember saying to him, like, what have you been watching? Because I in a weird way, I was trying to find a way out because I was a bit like, I'm not ready. And he went, you're starting, just get your head right. And it was an early kickoff and I had an amazing game. I just played so well. We won 1-0. And then afterwards, I remember a couple of the press and a couple of the players being like, oh, that's what all the fuss is about. Nice. And that was the minute my Premier League career kind of started. No other manager I know would dare do that.
No.
And it's because he put his faith in me and he did it throughout my whole Newcastle career.
That's great. You did go to the 2006 World Cup, didn't you? We both played the same amount of games at that World Cup.
We did, yeah. We did. I sat on the bench and watched from afar. It was not pretty.
talkSPORT Drive. Super opinionated sporting debate. Monday to Friday afternoon from 4 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.